Good morning. I'm your host, DJB, and today we're looking back at the biggest political, national, and global stories from this weekend's Texas Roundup. And the word for the day is pressure. Pressure in Russia, pressure in Ukraine, pressure in the Middle East, pressure on world leaders, pressure on working families, and pressure on governments trying to prove they still have control. Before we get into today's news, let's pay some bills. This episode is brought to you by They Source Sales. If you're looking for natural wellness products, sea moss, herbs, spices, and everyday health support, check out They Source Sales. They Source is built for people who want to take better care of themselves, feed their body better, and support a brand that believes in health, community, and ownership. From sea moss gel to natural herbs and spices, They Source Sales is about bringing real products to real people. Visit theysourcesales.com and support the source that supports the people. Now let's get into today's world news. The first major story is the Russia and Ukraine ceasefire. President Donald Trump said Russia and Ukraine agreed to a 3-day ceasefire and a prisoner exchange. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Russian officials confirmed the agreement. The ceasefire was expected to run from Saturday through Monday. Now, this does not mean the war is over, but it does mean both sides accepted a short pause. And in a war that has dragged on for years, even a temporary pause matters. The prisoner exchange also matters because behind every battlefield headline, there are families waiting for people to come home. The political question is this: is this the beginning of something real or just a short break before the fighting continues? That is what the world is watching. The second major story is Russia's Victory Day parade. Vladimir Putin used the parade in Moscow to project strength and confidence. He said Russia was fighting for a just cause in Ukraine, but the parade itself was scaled down and held under heavy security. One of the biggest details is that the parade did not include heavy weapons for the first time in nearly 2 decades. That is important, because Victory Day is not just a ceremony in Russia, it is a political message. It is used to show strength, military power, national pride, and public unity. But when that show of strength is smaller and security is tighter, it tells another story too. It tells us Russia is trying to look strong while managing real pressure. The third major story is the U.S., Iran, and the Strait of Hormuz. The United States was waiting for Iran's response to ceasefire proposals as tensions continued around that waterway. That waterway matters because it is one of the most important shipping routes for global oil. When Hormuz is threatened, the whole world feels it. Gas prices can rise, shipping can slow down, markets can shake, and governments start making military and economic decisions fast. This is not just a Middle East issue. This is a global pocketbook issue. When oil routes are unstable, regular people feel it at the pump, at the grocery store, and in business costs.